Crafty Kate, and I run a small crochet business. On this channel, we talk all things yarn and crochet. Welcome to Vlogmas Day 2. So today, I thought it would be fun to go over how much yarn I used in November. This is the first time I've ever done this where I kept all the yarn labels that I used up in a whole month. So I used to use mostly Bernat blanket yarn, so I never really used a lot of labels, so I didn't think it would be very fun to keep track. But now that I've switched to mostly Premier Basix, Chenille, and Elise Veludo, and Parfait Chunky, I go through a lot more yarn labels, so I thought it would be fun to count them up. So I have been keeping them in my little Etsy bag here. So I have all of the labels piled in there, so I'm going to pull them all out and count them, and we will go through how much I used. Okay, I have them all sorted out, so if you want to take a guess down in the comments how many total labels I have. I haven't counted them yet, so I'm not sure. I think I'm going to guess around 20. So let's just go through what I used. So we have 4 of the Premier Cotton Sprout, which is what I used for my Granny Square beach bag and the other little bag that I made. So we have 4 of those. Then we have 2 skeins of Premier Basix Chenille Brights. We have 3 skeins of the Premier Basix Chenille Tie-Dye. We have 2 skeins of Parfait Chunky. We have 2 skeins of Bernat Blanket Mystical. Those are big skeins, so that's a lot of yarn. And then we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 skeins of Elise Veludo. So I'm going to go count those real quick and I'll let you know the final number. Okay, so the final number of the total number of skeins that I used is 21, which is crazy. I was so close. So I think I'm going to start doing this every month where I keep track of all the skeins that I've used, and we'll see kind of how it averages out. It definitely makes sense to me that I used mostly Elise Veludo because that is my go-to yarn for sure. The tie-dye yarn was also quite a few, 3 skeins, so very fun to see what yarn I actually use. So for the rest of this video, I want to make a quick Christmas project. I have a free Christmas tree pattern saved on Instagram for like a little bauble tree, so I'm planning on making it out of Elise Veludo, little brown stem or trunk, and then the little yellow star. So those are the 3 colors I have picked out. I'm going to use a 6mm hook. I will have the pattern linked down below in the description, and I'll let you know how it goes. Okay guys, I just finished the Christmas tree. It turned out fantastic. So I used Elise Veludo because I wanted it to be a bit bigger. She wrote the pattern with Parfait Chunky, so you can make it with Parfait Chunky to make it a bit smaller. but I wanted a decent sized one, so I love the way it turned out. I timed myself. It took about 36 minutes to make the tree part, and I didn't time the star, but it's really, really fast. And then I just used the ends from the star to tie it to the top. So very, very fast, 35-ish minutes, and that was the first time I ever made it, so the next time will definitely be faster if I make it again. I do want to try, this one is a gift, but I want to make another one for myself and try wrapping those teeny tiny lights around it that light up. I think that will be fun. So I do want to make another one at some point, but this one will be headed out as a gift. So very cool. Again, I will have the pattern linked down in the description if you want to try it out. I didn't change anything about it. It worked up perfectly. The only weird thing is that the order of the photos in the free pattern on Instagram is out of order, and she mentions that. Also, I don't know if I told you who this is by. It's from Avalon Crochets. So thank you so much to her for providing us a very fun free pattern. Go check it out if you're interested. I think a Parfait chunky one would be really cute as well. So I think that's pretty much all I have for this quick Vlogmas video. I am still chipping away at all of my custom orders for this week in the background. You will get an update on all of that in my Friday video, so stay tuned for that. For an emoji for making it all the way to the end of the video, let's do a Christmas tree. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to subscribe if you like content like this, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!